There we are. We can see your full screen now. So team 2, whenever you're ready, we're looking forward to hearing from you. Go for it.
Yeah, no,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mark Valentino.
I
Aiden.
Marcus. And we are the founders of an educational app designed to help students get a better understanding for all the subjects that they learn. We have IGCSE, 2 checkpoint syllabus, and one-on-one tutoring sessions. Next slide. Next slide. Season stands for straightforward, enjoyable, accessible, swift, original, and necessary. All essential features to scoring an A in our exam. Our app is built to strengthen the fundamentals of our students' knowledge and to make them excel in harder syllabus. For understanding and strengthening basics is the key to understanding harder topics and questions in the future. Here are some of the problems that many of the students face. 30% of students are not able to understand the materials that their teacher presents. And around 1.2 million students drop out from school each year. But we have a solution to this. This app is used to teach all students, even if they have learning difficulties and needs. We have bespoke courses to engage and enrich each of our students, because we know that every student has a different preference into understanding a topic or a subject. Here are some of the courses: IGCSE, SPM, and Checkpoint. We also have one-on-one tutoring and group tutoring sessions depending on the liking of the students or parents. And here is our value proposition.
So how we stand out is that we add new courses and quizzes are added every week for hard-working students. Algorithms that track your weaknesses and help you develop them into strengths. Education is for everyone, anywhere and at any level. And our resources are always up to date. Online or offline can done with no internet connection, which is beneficial for students with very weak Wi-Fi connections. So how we schedule is in our app is that we have seasons, like every 3 months, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So during spring, there'll be a quick test to see where the student is at, and it will track your weaknesses. And in the summer, there'll be quizzes and exercise that will improve your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. And in autumn, there'll be one-on-one lessons with the student to see if they have catched up on their weaknesses. And in winter, there'll be a final test to see what the student has learned and see if it's effective. So our incentives, to make it more engaging, we have a leaderboard system that can track what the students have learned and how many quizzes they have accomplished. And there'll be a coin system. So like, for example, like every quiz you get 100 points, and they could redeem into like rewards like coupons or like gift cards. There'll be milestones. So every level you have there'll be different difficulties. So the details of our apps, there'll be one-on-one tutors for premium and quizzes that will help students learn, and resource materials, research, and notes that could help in exams. There'll be an algorithm that keeps track of your learning process. There'll be games to engage with the students. And this is how the prototype looks like.
So now let's talk about our target market. Well, see here, this guy, Jim, he's a male. He is 15 years old and is facing a bunch of problems, having difficulties keeping up, difficulties in understanding, and struggling to improve in his tests at school. His goals are to get better grades, to improve his learning skills, and to help him understand his work. And that is what we do. Now,
All right,
our
excuse me. I'm sorry, team two. I'm going to have to stop you there. Judges, your decision. Would you like to hear the rest of the presentation or would you like to move into questions first? Thumbs up if you want presentation, judges. Otherwise, you're muted. I don't know. Presentation. Okay, you're cutting into your question time. Go ahead, please.
So our revenue model. First, we will have free access to materials. They are limited and will not have that much. And they have limited access to only 20 minutes of pre-recorded tutorials for each lesson. And then there is the basic plan, which gives access to all materials and all the app features, except the AI. Well, let's talk about the AI. If you get the premium plan, then you get access to the full app and all the AI. And the AI is something that will help you to understand what your learning is. And this will cost RM 6.99. Now, our marketing strategy. We will be able to advertise via YouTube ads, website banners, blogs, social media, customer recommendation, and educational websites. And with that, thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Very clear, very confident. Really enjoyed that, folks. Judges, who would like to kick us off? Elaine, after you.
Hi guys. Okay, so your unique selling point here will be the skills of your tutors, isn't it? Because you're providing one-on-one services to those who are paying premium. So can I ask you, how do you filter good quality tutors, especially for your learning needs? So it's even more of a niche market.
Sorry, but could you just repeat your question again?
Okay, my question is, how do you filter the skills of your tutors?
You can tutor them via Zoom call or Google Meet.
No, I mean, how do you find good quality tutors to tutor your customers?
Oh, we will be able to advertise our website to others, and like maybe we can get recommendations to join our website, and that way we'll be able to scan through the background of the teachers, and then we'll be able to hire them or maybe not hire them, depending on how well they did in their past jobs or how and their experience.
Okay, thank you.
If I may, team two, before we go for any other questions, as someone who does a lot of the hiring for Ascend, generally, if you check background and scores, that doesn't mean you have a good teacher. It just means that the students get the scores. Teachers don't necessarily get scores for you. You guys do that job. So maybe you might want to think about your vetting process for your tutors before you go through that, because you guys are the ones who get the awesome scores. The teachers, we just sort of sit there and guide you through it. Okay, Devi, John, who would like to go?
I'll go if you don't mind. So I think I like that all these businesses are in edtech. It's quite interesting. I think there's like a huge opportunity for edtech businesses driven by students, not driven by adults. And so I want to understand a little bit more about, how do you guys think about the fact that in edtech, the pain points for parents and kids are quite different? So like what your parents think are the biggest problems in education might not actually be the same viewpoint as what you feel are the biggest pain points in education. So I just wanted to hear your perspective on that. Like, how are you going to make both the parent and the kid happy?
So, like the parents, they may not be very confident about technologies now because they may live in a more old-fashioned world. So maybe we can get recommendations to be posted on Facebook by other parents who are happy with what their child is learning from our website. And that way, because a lot of parents use Facebook and it's a very popular website, people can use their recommendations to get more parents interested in our app. And that way we might be able to get more children to join or parents to join our app as well.
Got it, thank you.
Okay, likewise, to start by saying that I love the logo and the idea, the concept of the Four Seasons. That's actually very unique. And I think it's very catchy in terms of for marketing, so that it will stand out as not, like something tricky that's going to be hard for users to find. With that said, also the market is definitely hot, even especially in New York. There's just so many schools for all these advanced programs. For everybody is so competitive. It's unbelievable. I mean, I don't have kids myself, but when I listen to my friends' kids, like, oh, they have to send the kids for this, to this school to take this test. So, and I see a lot of the kids that they're stressed and maybe they don't really fully understand it. So I think they will actually appreciate an app like this, where I know, kids obviously don't like to listen to their parents. So if anything, they will listen to outsiders. So I think this is definitely beneficial. My question would be, what percentage, I mean, how good is your revenue stream? Maybe like, how long do you think it will take for it to take off? I guess.
And while they confer, a poll is going to go up on the screen, and you folks can answer the question while the poll is up. Team 2, continue.
Come as far forward as
Rating. Didn't show. I rated you guys 10. Let's go.
Team 2, what do you think? I believe the question is still posed to you. How long do you think it will take for your business to kick off, to start earning money back in terms of profit?
I think it'll probably take around a year, because we need to already use our own money for employment, and also to some prescribe ads to different platforms such as Facebook, like said earlier by Aiden. So I think the rough estimate would be around a year. Yep. For a revenue model.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. Okay, just wanted to get your your idea, your concept going, but that's about the right time frame.
Very good. Thank you, Team 2. That was really confident. That was clear, loud. You projected well, and you clearly are passionate about your idea. So I really appreciate your presentation. Now, Team 3, whenever you're ready, we're just going to give the judges about 10-20 seconds, go to a score sheet, do the needful, and then we're going to go to you. So when you're ready, please go ahead, share your screen, and I'll give you the go ahead in a moment. All right,